everybody, Nathan with Wineinger Farms here. Just giving you guys an update of what's going on this weekend. It's July 3rd, tomorrow's the 4th of July, and Lindsay and all the girls went down south for family reunion stuff, and hopefully we can get a good portion of this knocked out today so I can get down there at a decent time tomorrow.
Happy 4th of July weekend from what we call the classy Illinois beaches. Yeah, Wren Lakes Beach. It actually is pretty nice. The girls are over there with their cousins. They're enjoying 4th of July.
We're out here baling straw. It's a wheat field, and see behind me, they're still cutting out there. And then over here, this whole field's 180 acres, and this farmer, Mr. Gill's, got 300-ish acres, he said. This one will go wherever's next, but hopefully baler and the bundler and stuff like that keep doing their job and doing well. We can put all this into small squares so we don't have to rebale anything this winter, but we got the backup plan with the big baler to get out here and get it done and moved off here if we need to, so they can get this replanted into, or planted behind us into beans. So you can see they have a very nice wheat crop. We're getting a ton of bales. I think we've gotten 6 bundles on this first row, and so we're moving right along. But nice thick windrows, which is why Jake's moving so slow. It's just pumping bales out of there. So they come through here, and I'll show you guys. Here's the wheat, and they just come through here and they chop the tops off, or not necessarily chop them off, but they go through something that pops all the little seeds out, and then they, instead of chopping up the chaff and spreading it out on the ground, they just dump it in windrows like you can see there for us, and then we can just follow right behind them and get it baled and get it off of there. So works out pretty good, and yeah, so I'll keep taking some more videos throughout the day, but just kind of wanted to let you guys know what we got going on and how pretty the day is. A little hot, but it's beautiful. So you guys have a good one.
We are experiencing the beach, the Midwest style. For all of you Southern Illinoisers or regular Illinoisers, Illinoisans, I guess is the correct term, make some time to go to Wren Lake. Not only is it a beautiful lake, you catch awesome fish, and we got a beach, and it's pretty clean. Nathan had to stay home to do some straw for a day. He'll be here tomorrow sometime. But I love 4th of July because of the food. What is your favorite food from the 4th of July? Oh my gosh. Yeah. Miss the 4th of July because you are out doing lots of straw. But we found Dad. We just got home from our 3.5-hour drive and we wanted to come find Daddy. And we found him hauling straw. Okay, to give you an idea. Ooh, this is just the circle baler. Oh no, it's not. I'm sorry. Now this is a large square bale of straw. What? Hurry! This is classy. I feel like I should. So it's 92 degrees out. They are working. They've been working all day, and they will work for a couple more hours. Then we have a family birthday party to go to, but Joe's smiling at you. This tractor is currently broken. You can tell, sure sign, by the tool bag on top of the hay. The Bale Bandit takes 21 small straw bales and straps it together so that then you can pick up that particular bundle and throw it on the back of a trailer. Do you know the difference between hay and straw? Question to the masses. Do you girls know the difference between hay and straw? They do both kind of look the same. Kind of. One's a little bit more green and the other is yellow. But I will tell you, I am doing this on the hottest day of the year at our feed store. So if I still have the awkward YouTube face because people I think are watching me, that's why. Answering the question, what's the difference between hay and straw? I am currently in one of our storage containers. This is the one we keep at the store to sell to our customers. I'm gonna go quick, going quick, because it's like 10 degrees hotter in here. I'm using the hay and the straw as my furniture and my tripod as well. Okay, in the basic form of a definition between hay and straw, anytime you harvest the whole plant from top to bottom and cut it down and then you bundle it, this is hay. Hay is generally used as a supplemental feed to animals according to the different plants that you harvest or the quality of your hay. Generally, when you look at a hay bale, it's going to be green or the outside will be burnt, but once you start digging into it, you're going to see lots of green. Straw is when you harvest the top of the plant, like a wheat or a barley. You harvest the top, you take the seed pockets off the top, and then you go in afterwards and you cut down the stalk. So straw is harvesting the stem of a plant. Straw is generally used for bedding. You're gonna see that under large animals, you're gonna see that in barns, under small animals, any kind of bedding generally. The visual difference is that when you look at straw, it's definitely, predominantly always orange in color, orange yellow in color, and when you look at it up close, it resembles, hard to tell here, but it resembles little straw. Little tiny straws all bundled together. I hope that helps. Generally, when you go on some kind of a hay rack ride of sorts, you're not sitting on top of hay. You're sitting on top of straw. Hay is kind of expensive right now. And so I'm getting some air, pardon me. Hay is more expensive right now and it is a feed for an animal. So generally when you're sitting on a hay rack ride, you're probably sitting on straw bales.